Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by today. Well, today I'm working in my Margarete Collage Weekly Planner, and I have the pages ready here. This is the book we're in. I did have to change my little rings because another one snapped and broke, so I had to get those changed real quick. But okay, so I'm working on week 20. This week we need an image that features a face, a list, a piece of currency or play money, brown paper, tea bag cover, and the bonus is stripes. So I've got my stripes down here. And this is my list. This is a grocery store that my grandparents owned, and so I like to use this ever so often. I didn't do any inking on this though, and I kind of feel like I should, so we'll do that. So I've just wrote like groceries down here for the list. Okay. And I'm going to put this down first. I've only kind of thought this through. I haven't completely thought it through, but I've sort of thought it through. I know it's going down first. So we'll put that down. I pull these out. I've got 2 pads of these. Well, about 1.5. And every once in a while I pull one out. About once a year. I get one in about all my journals that are my personal ones. Okay, why aren't we coming out? There's no glue. The glue quit coming out. What is going on? Oh dear. I got a great deal on glue today, but it kind of makes me sad because our little Walmart here where I live, we just have a little one. They had them on clearance. So I got them really cheap, but that means I won't be able to buy it in town anymore if they're clearancing them out. And that was the only glue, well, besides glue sticks. And I can't always get those here. They don't always have those. I know that sounds crazy, but they don't. They don't have any refills for this stuff anymore. But I got this size Fabri-Tac for $7 a bottle. And this is the 8 ounce bottle. So I got me 3 of those. Okay, so we've got that down. Then I'm going to tear this paper bag somehow. Maybe I should cut it first. So I was really glad to get, you know, my glue cheap, but at the same time, really sad that they won't have it anymore because I got ink all over me and I don't know how. I wasn't even in here working yet. I was in here eating some crackers, watching a video, and I looked down and my hands were covered in ink. I was like, okay. Not real sure what happened there, but I was hoping I could just tear that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I will, first let's stamp it. We're going to stamp it. I've got this stamp. It looks like screen or what am I trying to think of? You know, basil paper has that one kind. Linen. Why am I about to use my glue stick on that? Oh, I've not been with it today. It is 5 o'clock and this is the first thing I'm doing today. Well, I had to get up and go to town and do my treatment I get every week. And that took forever today. Not that it took any longer, it just took longer for them to get me back and longer for them to get it off me. And I guess they were busy. That's weird. Oh, I guess there's a line there, that's why. Okay, I want to get this in the right spot. This is a used paper bag, so it's got all kinds of wrinkles and stuff in it. But that's okay, I like that. Okay. One more. I'm going to make a mess on my mat, but that's okay, I can wipe it right off. Okay. This is an old Stampin' Up. I think it's Stampin' Up. Pretty sure it's an old Stampin' Up stamp. I've had it for a long time. Okay. So now we have that. Let me close this up. Bring this back. And I'm thinking, like, tear it up here. Almost got it far enough down. There, that works. Where is my page? There. Yeah, that'll be really good. Because we don't have to see, you know, what that is exactly. So, let's ink the edge of this. Oops, I think I'll use my scorched timber so the edge has a little bit different look. So how are you doing? Mine's spacey. I did not sleep well at all last night. And so, you know, when you have one of those nights, I don't know, for me that next day I'm just kind of Okay, so this is gonna go right there. I'm going to put this up on that line and cut it off there, or tear it off. Probably just tear it off. That's what we'll do. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh my. I cannot get the glue to come out for anything. Now, let me see if I got enough on there to get it. I'm just going to take the lid off this and use this for now, because I cannot get anything out of there. And that glue that I put in there has looked weird since I put it in there. I don't know if you've seen my videos where I was like, what's wrong with my glue? It's like really thick, and I don't know, maybe you can see what I mean. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, I didn't get that. Can I move that at all? That's close enough. I'll just, there. If I put that ink there, you never know. Okay. So I need to cut. Oops, that's got a lot of glue on it. Okay. So then we got the list and the brown paper bag, and then the form of currency. These, when they closed the grocery store and went through everything, they found these two, and these are food stamps from somewhere back in time when they used this type, and I don't know why it wasn't, they weren't turned in or whatever, but I have another that actually has the grocery store stamp on it, but I didn't find it. It wasn't where I had that, so I made copies here, and I thought that would be cool to put on here. Then, tea bag cover. I went and made me a cup of tea. Yes. First time I've tried this one, and it is very good. It's good and Gather Organic Strawberry Mango. I have no idea where I got it. Can't tell you that because it was up in my cabinet, but oh, is it good. It was really good. So I'm thinking that. And then a face. So I want to cut this picture out. And then there's one more I want to cut out if it'll fit, which I think it will. These are just some pictures of my ancestors, my husband's ancestors. I just printed it, put it in my program, printed it out really small, and I use them a lot. So this is my grandpa in the grocery store. So this kind of has a whole theme of, but then this is my grandma. She's in the house, but I thought if I could fit that on there, I would. I didn't want to cut it out until I thought I could fit it on, but I think I can. Their house was attached to the back of the grocery store. They started out small. They had just a little building. Well, I take that back. He started out in another grocery store working, and then when they saved up enough money, they had just a little building, and they kept adding on to that and kept adding on to the house behind it. So that's how they did that. I think that's where I'll put those, or maybe right there. Not sure. Maybe move that down. Put them right there. That just kind of looks kind of, I don't know. I don't think I like how that looks. Okay, I know that the money is going where it's at, so we'll get it down. I haven't used one of these bottles in a long time. I hope I don't like it way too much glue out. this one over a little bit. Okay, we'll put this up here, and I'm going to put them down here with the copies of the money. If that was the real money, the real food stamps, I wouldn't do that, but it's not, so that's what I'm going to do. And maybe I should eat up the edges of these. I think that this, it's got the date up here, and I think it says 55. I don't think our grandma wants to be upside down. Closed it after, well, I don't know if my uncle had passed away yet or was just sick, but it just got to where you couldn't have little family-owned grocery stores in town. It was too expensive, and people wanted to go shop at the big ones, and life just changed. Okay, so then for this, let's cut this down. Knocked my towel on the floor. Let's put some ink on the edge of this. Oops, wrong one. I don't want that one. I want this one. So that's going to go over there. I'm thinking I will use this scrap here and maybe some of this stripe too. Let's cut the edge off of this. Oops. This is Bella Boulevard Hat Box is the name of this one. So then let's see how we take that. Maybe I will just glue this down to the stripe and then tear the stripe. That might be the easiest way to figure out how I want to cut it. Or tear it, I mean. Okay, so then I think I will just yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's put some ink on this, and we'll use my darker ink for it. is this one. I don't know. I feel like I'm making a mess on it. I got my towel, I dropped it on the floor. Okay. Now we'll glue this down. And we'll glue this on there. And I need to put some glue right there. I just about tore that. Okay, yeah, my lid on there. I think I'm going to use this glue because I can get that little tip under there. Okay. All right. So we have our image that features a face, a list, a piece of currency or play money, brown paper, tea bag cover, and stripes are barely showing, but they're there. So. Thanks for joining me today. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.